If you work in university maintenance, Granger considers you an MVP because your playbook ensures your arena is always ready for tip-off. And Granger is your trusted partner, offering the products you need all in one place, from HVAC and plumbing supplies to lighting and more. And all delivered with plenty of time left on the clock, so your team always gets the win. Call 1-800-GRANGER, visit Granger.com, or just stop by. Granger, for the ones who get it done.
When the insurance company doesn't pay what you deserve after you've been hurt in an auto accident, the law firm of Greenberg & Betterman is here to help you. Get a free consultation today. Visit gblawyers.com. That's gblawyers.com, and feel better.
Welcome back. Thank you for checking out this bonus edition of the 12 Kyle podcast. I am your boy, 12 Kyle. Check this out. On this bonus episode, what I want to talk about is if money wasn't an object. Now, I know for some of you that are listening, this is a novel concept because you already have money. Shout out to Uncle Dolomite from the Too Much Game podcast, King Germ from the Pod and Saved Our Marriage podcast, Eclectic from the Eclectic Discussion podcast, and the Encyclopedia Hip Hop podcast, and last but not least, Baylor the Great, BTG for President, and Open Run podcast, Open Run with BTG podcast. So all of those young men that I just mentioned are independently wealthy. So this excludes them because they got houses in damn near every city. But I came across this article, right? And the article caught my eye because at the heading it said, if you had all the money in the world. And that right there caught my eye because I'm like, I don't. I don't have all the money in the world. So the idea, the concept of where I would live, it got me to thinking, like, is there a particular place where I would want to live, if I had more money? Now, some of you guys out there listening and ladies out there listening, some of you are millionaires. Some of you are, hundredaires. Some of you are thousandaires. Me, I am, probably a hundredaire. Because all I got is $32.87. But yeah, so the article got me to thinking, and I said, let's make good content for a bonus episode. So the article talked about the 10 cities where you would want to live, or at least based on the research that they did, 10 cities where people would want to live if, based on a survey that they did, where they would want to live if money was not an object. So let's briefly cover those 10 cities. And these, we're going to start from 10 and go down to number 1. Number 10, the Queen City, Charlotte, North Carolina. I was surprised that this made the list. Not that Charlotte's a bad place, because I actually, coming out of college, I strongly considered living in Charlotte. Charlotte's about maybe 2 hours from my hometown of Florence, South Carolina. It's a nice, really nice small city. There's been an urban sprawl from Durham, Raleigh-Durham, to Greensboro to Charlotte. The growth and economic development over those cities has been incredible. But a little surprised that Charlotte made the list, but happy nonetheless. Great city. Listen, every time I go to Charlotte, it's a good time. It's a good time. So definitely happy to see them make the list at number 10. Number 9, Charm City, Baltimore, Maryland. I'm not surprised by this. I've been to Baltimore a couple of times, but I think the last time that I was in, I flew into BWI, so I wasn't really in the city. And the couple of times that I've been to Baltimore, I was like a youngin', like I was like 9 or 10. Like I'll put it like this: I have no experiences as an adult or at least a young adult, in the city of Baltimore. But a really, really dope city. Not surprised. It's a lot of rich people that live there. If you were rich, according to this article, you may want to live there as well. Number 8, the Lone Star State, Dallas, Texas. Now, I'm not surprised at all about Dallas being number 8. Actually, I thought Dallas might be a little bit higher, because people in Dallas have money. I mean, J.R. Ewing, Jerry Jones, Mark Cuban, and the little guy from Pee Wee Herman's Playhouse. Yeah, I mean, Dallas is definitely a place I think that wealthy people would live. Now, if you move obviously out into the suburbs, you're going to find even more money because everything is big in Texas, as they say. Pause. And but Texas, got it going on, and I've been to Dallas once, but I've heard great things about Dallas. I've heard great things about the Dallas suburbs. So yeah, I would definitely check out Dallas. So Dallas is a place, well, according to this list, that people, if money weren't an object, that's where they would want to live. Number 7, Boston, Massachusetts. I'm surprised that Boston made this list. I know that there's money in Boston. I know that there's wealthy people that live in Boston. I know there's a lot of business in Boston. But I'm gonna keep it real with you. I hate Boston. I hate everything about Boston. I hate the Celtics. I hate the Red Sox. I hate the Patriots. I hate everything. The only 2 things that I like out of Boston is Boston baked beans and New Edition. That's it. Everything else, I don't care about Boston. So as a Yankees fan, I really hate Boston. So Boston's one of those cities, one of those United States cities that unless I absolutely have to go, I'm probably never going to Boston for anything, unless I'm going to meet New Edition or get some Boston baked beans. That's it. So I'm a little surprised that they made the list. Number 6, New York City. Not surprised that it made the list. I'm a little surprised that it's as low as it is. Honestly, this would be my number 1. If money were not an object, there is no question that I would have a huge penthouse in Lower Manhattan right now. Because I'll be honest, when I thought of places that I would live when I was a kid, New York City was always number 1. And it's funny because I have a senior book, and in the senior book, you write down the stuff that you hope happens to you, or you try to plan your future or whatever like that in this little section of the senior book. And in my senior book, it said where would you be living 5 years after college? And I really wrote number 1, New York, Manhattan, and number 2, Atlanta. And I ended up at number 2. So, I mean, that ain't a bad idea, but if money were not an option, an issue, definitely, hands down. I'm not really sure how I would deal with the winters, but I mean, if money's not an option, you don't care about the weather. You jump in your helicopter and you just fly. You don't even care about anything. I'm a little surprised that it's at 6, but definitely for me, on a personal note, New York City, hands down, number 1. Number 5, the 305, Miami, Florida. I've never been to Miami. I mentioned that on the cities episode a couple of months back. Never been to Miami. Do want to go, and I will go. Hopefully, God willing, in the calendar year of 2024, I will make it to Miami and have a ball. I've heard great things. Got a couple partners that live down there. Got one partner, he goes down there frequently, and he never tells me when he's going. Shout out to Juan. But yeah, that's the plan. The plan would be to definitely, if money were not an issue, somewhere on South Beach, kicked up, with my feet up, with one of those little fruity drinks with the with the little thing in the drink, with the umbrella in the drink. I do that every day. Play golf, chill, max, relax, lamp. That's what I would do. Um, and Miami seems like that type of place. Again, I've never been. I've heard great things. Uh, there are certain parts, obviously, in Miami you don't want to touch. But yeah, I think if money weren't an object, Miami would definitely make my list as well. Number 4, another place that I've never visited, uh, Las Vegas, Nevada, Sin City. Um, I really don't have a particular reason why I haven't been to Vegas, and that was on the cities episode as well. But you know, there's a lot of money in Vegas. Obviously, I mean, it's the gambling capital of the world, and you can make a lot of money in Vegas. There's a lot of real estate in Vegas. There's a lot of opportunity for growth there financially. If money weren't an option, I don't think Vegas would make my list. I do want to visit Vegas, but me just living in Vegas, nah, that ain't happening, dog. I'm sorry, that's not. That ain't my cup of tea. That ain't my. Vegas just doesn't seem like my steez. But again, it seems like a cool city. Number 3, taking it back to Texas, but this time we're going to Austin. Austin, Texas comes in at number 3. This surprises me, but to some degree. But when I think about it, probably not. And the reason being is because Austin, Texas, obviously is known as a college town because the University of Texas is there. But yeah, it's a lot of money. It's a lot. It's a lot of money in Texas. Don't get it twisted. Austin, San Antonio, obviously Dallas, and Houston. And it's a. I like I said, I've never been to Austin, but I do know that there's money there. And I do know that there's a friend / fellow podcaster who lives in Austin. Now she's I don't know that she's wealthy. Like, I know she got money, and I know that she's like a thug, and she has a questionable background. So shout out to Jay Book from Jay's Quick 3 podcast. Jay lives in she lives in Austin, so she got money too. So it is what it is. Shout out to Jay. Number 2, the ATL, Atlanta, Georgia, city where I reside. This kind of surprises me a little bit because Atlanta doesn't. I mean, I know that there's money here. I've lived here at the time of this recording for 26 years. So I've spent more time here, living here, than I've lived anywhere else in my life. That being said, sidebar, before I even get into that, do you think I have a Georgia accent? Because that's been like a question that I've gotten a couple of times, and I've had this this discussion with one of my homegirls, and she says, you don't sound like you're from Georgia. You don't even sound like you're from South Carolina. I don't know how because I'm originally from South Carolina, but I've lived in Atlanta for 26 years. So I haven't lived anywhere else this long, not even my hometown of Florence, South Carolina. But I don't think I have an accent. I don't think I sound like I'm from Georgia, but should I? But anyway, Atlanta doesn't surprise me that it's on the list. A lot of people live here. A lot of money's here. A lot of people want to move here. If money was the object, I could definitely see people wanting to live in the ATL. Last but not least, city that's going to come in at number 2 for me, Los Angeles, California. There's no doubt in my mind. If New York is, I'd probably say New York is maybe 1A and LA is 1B. There's no doubt in my mind. If money were not an issue, I would be in LA right now. No question. Because here's the thing. In New York City, I got to deal with the weather. In LA, I don't have to deal with the weather. So, I love the city. I love LA. I just love LA. I mean, the vibes, and I think I mentioned this on the podcast before, but it's worth repeating. The palm trees. I mean, like, there's no other place that has doper palm trees than LA. So if I had the money and money were not an option, excuse me, if money was not an issue, I would definitely live in LA. And again, shout out to Baylor and Dolomite who do live in LA. And that just goes to show you that they have money, and money is not an option for them. It's not an issue for them. So rich recognize rich. But yeah, that's the top 10. So let me give them to you again. Charlotte, North Carolina at number 10. Number 9, Baltimore, Maryland. Number 8, Dallas, Texas. Number 7, stinking Boston, Massachusetts. Number 6, New York City. Number 5, Miami, Florida. Number 4, Las Vegas, Nevada. Number 3, Austin, Texas. Number 2, ATL, Georgia. And number 1, Los Angeles, California. Now, I did also read in this particular article that they were going to publish a report that would profile the top 10 cities that will be largely unaffordable to live in less than a decade. And the top 5 on that list was, in no particular order, Roseburg, Oregon, Auburn, Alabama, Fayetteville, Arkansas, Knoxville, Tennessee, and last but not least, Dallas, Texas, which is interesting because Dallas made the list for, the place that people want to live. They would live if money were not an option. Not an issue. But this also says that Dallas will, within the next decade, be unaffordable to live. So it's really going to be about the haves and the have-nots. And I'll be honest. I have, I've looked at property, just because of my job. I've looked at property in LA County, just to get an idea as to how much it would cost. I've looked at property for real estate investment opportunities. I've looked at property for my own personal benefit, because when it's time for 12 Kyle to shut it down and retire, who wouldn't want to retire in LA? Again, it's got to be affordable. I don't know how long my $32.87 will go in LA, but I needed to stretch. And that's all I have right now. But when it's time to retire, maybe, just maybe, I'll have more than $32.87. And then I can go out to LA. Ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for me. Thank you for checking out this edition of the 12 Kyle podcast. Thank you for checking out this bonus episode. Be sure to subscribe to the podcast if you haven't done so already. Remember, the podcast drops every Thursday at midnight. From time to time, we drop bonus episodes like this one on Sundays at midnight. Also, if you feel inclined, be sure to hit us up on Cash App, $TWELVEKYLE. Again, that's going to do it for me. I am your boy, 12 Kyle. I'll catch you guys next time. 5Gs.
When you manage procurement for multiple facilities, every order matters. But when it's for a hospital system, they matter even more. Grainger gets it and knows there's no time for managing multiple suppliers and no room for shipping delays. That's why Grainger offers millions of products in fast, dependable delivery, so you can keep your facility stocked, safe, and running smoothly. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Today's tip from the injury law firm Greenberg and Betterman. Too many pedestrians lose themselves in their phones and have accidents when they walk. So don't do it. Greenberg and Betterman is here to help you. Contact gblawyers.com, that's gblawyers.com, and feel better.